My neighbor's drone harassed my dog for months. He sued me when my dog destroyed it. Huge mistake. About 6 or 7 months ago, my next-door neighbor got a drone. I don't have a problem with people having hobbies. Hell, I think drones are kind of cool when used responsibly. But this guy decided to turn his drone into a neighborhood menace. From the start, he flew it like an absolute jackass. He'd buzz it outside people's windows, bedroom windows. He'd race cars driving down the street, dipping low enough that a few folks slammed their brakes thinking something was falling on them. But the worst, by far, was how he used that thing to harass my dog. I've got a fenced backyard, tall privacy fence all around. My dog, Bear, is a 7-year-old Malamute, about 70 pounds of fluff and loyalty. He's my best friend. Moved with me 3 times, saw me through college, was there when I bought my first house, and has been the only consistent thing in my life for years. He's a gentle giant who loves people and naps in the sun. But for whatever reason, my neighbor decided my yard and my dog were his favorite playground. At first, I heard the buzzing but didn't think anything of it. Then I noticed Bear acting weird. He wouldn't go out in the yard unless I stood with him, and he kept looking up like something might attack him. Then one day I saw it. The drone swooped into my yard, buzzing over Bear's head, maybe 6 to 7 feet up, then dived at him like it was trying to hit him. Bear yelped and bolted inside. This became a regular thing. The guy would fly it over in the evenings, just when I'd let Bear out to pee or lay in the grass. One time, Bear was lying peacefully in the corner of the yard, chewing on a toy, and the drone came in low and hovered inches above his head. It spooked him so bad he ran straight into the patio door trying to get inside. Another time, the drone chased him in circles while he barked and tried to escape. I have security footage of this. It's like something out of a horror movie. I confronted my neighbor, politely at first. I said, "Hey man, can you not fly it over my yard? It's scaring my dog, and it's my private property." He smirked and said, "It's public airspace, bro. Nothing you can do about it." Then he laughed and walked away. This continued for months. I tried everything short of violence. I filed noise complaints. I called the police. They sent someone out, but unless the drone actually hit something or someone, there wasn't much they could do. They asked him to avoid flying over private property. That was it. I started timing Bear's bathroom breaks to when the neighbor was clearly not home, but he'd sometimes send the drone out even when he was inside, flying it from his upstairs window. Bear got more anxious. I had to take him to the vet for anxiety meds. He stopped playing in the yard. He started having accidents indoors because he was too scared to go outside. Then, finally, karma struck, or rather, Bear did. In late December, just after Christmas, the drone buzzed and low again. This time, Bear wasn't having it. He waited, tense, as the drone did its usual dive. And right as it swooped down, Bear leapt up and snatched it out of the air like it was a frisbee. Total beast mode. The thing exploded in his jaws. It shattered into 1,000 pieces, plastic shards everywhere. Wires, propellers, the works. Bear dropped the wreckage like it tasted bad and walked back to the porch wagging his tail. I cheered, quietly, to myself. I was so proud. Neighbor? Not so much. He came storming over minutes later, banging on my door, yelling and cursing. Said I owed him for destroying his $900 drone. Said I let my dog attack it. I told him to get off my property, and that I was calling the cops if he didn't. He finally left, still fuming. Then I got the court summons. He was suing me in small claims for $900, the drone, plus an additional $300 for denying him access to his property because the wreckage sat in my yard for a couple hours before he came to retrieve it. That was the last straw. I went straight to /legal advice and got some amazing help. Turns out his lawsuit, the best thing that could have happened. Come court day, he shows up smug, thinking this would be open and shut. Tells the judge I trained my dog to attack his drone. That bear is dangerous, and that I encouraged it. Says he was just testing drone features, and had no control over its final flight path. Then I rolled out the receipts. Photos of my fenced yard from multiple angles. It's impossible to accidentally fly that low without intentionally dipping over the fence line. Several video clips from my security cam, all showing the drone dive-bombing Bear, hovering above his head, chasing him around the yard. Vet records. $700 for x-rays to make sure no internal injuries. $250 for sedation during the exam. $400 for dental cleaning and minor tooth repair. The drone had sharp edges. Additional costs for anti-anxiety meds, follow-ups, wet food in case his mouth hurt, even a behavioral consult. Total damages, just under $2,000. I also brought FAA guidelines and evidence that his drone was never registered. He was violating multiple regulations, flying over people, flying beyond line of sight, within 5 miles of a local airport, and using it in a way that could be considered harassment or even endangerment. The judge? He was not amused. Dismissed the guy's claim almost immediately. Then ruled in my favor. Full reimbursement for all vet costs. And advised me to forward my evidence to the FAA, which I did. Now, not only did he end up paying nearly $2,000, but he's also being investigated by the FAA. He's potentially facing fines, a ban from flying drones, and whatever other penalties they decide to hit him with. Haven't seen a drone in the sky since. Bears back to sunbathing in peace. Moral of the story, don't mess with someone's dog, especially when that dog has better aim than you. Let me know if you'd like this formatted for a specific subreddit style, or if you'd like to post an image/video with it.